Long before we learned to question destiny, in a quiet, distant village, there lived an old man. He had no fields, no gold, no savings to his name. His only companion was a magnificent white horse. Its coat was so brilliant, it seemed to shimmer like moonlight, and everyone in the village admired it. Wealthy traders and powerful lords would often travel to the village, their pockets heavy with coin, hoping to buy this incredible animal. They offered fortunes enough to change the old man's life forever, but every single time he would gently refuse. "This horse is not property," he'd say with a calm smile. "He is my friend, my family, my home." The villagers couldn't understand. They would gather around him, shaking their heads. "You're a fool," they'd insist. "Sell the horse, and you can live the rest of your days in comfort and ease." The old man would only smile back and reply, "Comfort is cheap, peace is not." Then one morning, everything changed. The stable was empty. The white horse had vanished. The villagers rushed to the old man's humble home, their faces filled with pity. "What terrible fortune," they cried. "Thieves must have stolen him. If only you had sold him when you had the chance. Now you have nothing." The old man listened patiently, his expression unchanged. "Maybe it's misfortune," he said softly. "And maybe it isn't. Who can truly say what this means?" The villagers just scoffed and walked away, convinced the old man had finally lost his mind to grief. 3 days passed. Then, as the sun rose on the 4th day, a sound of thundering hooves echoed through the valley. The old man's white horse had returned, and he wasn't alone. Following him were 3 beautiful, untamed wild horses from the mountains. The villagers were speechless. Their pity turned to envy. They ran back to the old man, their voices ringing with excitement. "You lost 1 horse and gained 4. What incredible luck! You are a rich man now." The old man simply watched the horses, his eyes filled with a quiet wisdom. "Perhaps it's good fortune," he said, "and perhaps it's not. Life unfolds in layers, and we only see one at a time." His son, a strong and capable young man, began the difficult task of training the wild horses. He was a skilled rider, but these were spirited animals. One afternoon, as he tried to break in the most powerful of the 3, the horse bucked violently, throwing him to the ground. There was a sickening crack. His leg was shattered. Once again, the villagers gathered. Their faces were grim. "First such good luck, and now this tragedy," they murmured. "Your only son, crippled. He may never walk properly again. This is truly bad luck." The old man sat by his son's side, his hand resting on the boy's shoulder. He looked at the concerned faces around him and answered quietly, "Pain sometimes guards something greater than comfort." Weeks later, the drums of war began to beat. The kingdom was under attack. Soldiers marched into the village, their orders clear and absolute. Every able-bodied young man was to be conscripted into the army and sent to the front lines. The village was filled with the sounds of weeping as sons were torn from their families. Every healthy young man was taken. Every young man, that is, except one. The old man's son, with his broken leg, was deemed unfit for service. He was left behind. As the village fell into a heavy, sorrowful silence, the old man looked at his son, safe at home, and then at the empty homes of his neighbors. He turned to the few who remained and said, "Life moves between sorrow and joy. We judge far too soon. This story teaches us a powerful lesson. Don't be so quick to label your circumstances. What feels like a devastating ruin today may be the very thing that rescues you tomorrow. Everything that happens carries a purpose, a reason, even when you cannot see it yet. Trust the process." Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom to guide you on your journey.